This is what I present before you, even though we do have a sub. What I present before you is the identical language that we passed out of the House. Presented this last year. And I think at any point in time, looking at the use of our taxpayer dollars and where they're going, I think we need to focus on how they're being allocated right now. And the videos that I think you'll hear about today stemming from Kansas City are very disturbing. One of the key items that we put into the heartbeat bill, which I think all of the Republicans, at least on this committee, had a hand in, had a say in. We were trying to stop, and I believe it might have been the lady from Scott's Language, human trafficking. And seeing a Planned Parenthood in Kansas City on the western side of the state diverting minors without parental consent, without parental notification, is massively disturbing. We've seen the issues at the border. We know that human trafficking is still occurring. We know that slavery is still happening. It's happening in my district. And to me, this goes without saying. If you haven't seen the videos, we have them. I believe someone from Project Veritas will be here to testify to the authenticity of these videos. But the fact that our tax dollars are going to an institution that is allowing minors to abort children, whether they're conceived in rape, incest, across the border, without parental notification, I don't have any words for today. I have words for, but I cannot say in this committee. Essentially, what this would do is focusing on these videos from Kansas City and similar videos from the past that we've seen babies, human beings at the beginning of life, being aborted, cut into pieces, and sold, dissected. Again, I have no words for this, but I can tell you this: our tax dollars should not be going to those types of institutions. As illustrated in 810, Senate Bill 810, Planned Parenthood has a very disturbing history. A disturbing history so much so that a branch in New York has actually petitioned to change the name, to disassociate itself with Margaret Sanger. So essentially what this bill does is, because of the previous videos, because of its racist past, its disturbing past, and the current issues with the Planned Parenthoods that are accepting our tax dollars or getting our tax dollars, even though we've defunded them through the budget for over 10 years. And I think everyone on this committee has actually voted in favor of defunding them, Republican or Democrat. Correct me if I'm wrong. In the budget for the past 10 years. We've seen the courts, the Supreme Court has said we cannot do that by way of budgetary items. So this is taking that aside, stepping aside, and doing the same exact thing, which is protecting our tax dollars from going toward these institutions. And Madam Chair, I will take any questions right now about this bill, same language that we've had for the past several years, trying to do this outside of the budget. But once I go to committee, I will be back to answer any other questions for any other members that didn't have a chance.